UFC Singapore, unfortunately, we may have witnessed the last fight of, two legends in the sport. First being the Pride legend, Takanori Gomi. Another legend that lost, Andrei Arlovski. Now, Arlovski's been at it for a long time, and he's one of the most popular heavyweight fighters ever, really. His signature fangs, his signature, hair that he had early in the days, his signature right hand. A very popular fighter, very loved fighter. And he comes to bring it, man, every single time. But unfortunately, he's lost 5 fights in a row. 4 of them by finish, 3 of them by TKO. He's lost to up-and-comers, or he lost to future champions like Stipe. He lost to veterans like Barnett. But now he's losing to, up-and-comers, guys who are not even ranked yet in the heavyweight division. So I don't know who else he can beat. He's 38 years old. He's had, 40 fights now, 40 fights professional. He went through a rough patch way back in 2009 to 2011. He had a 4-fight losing streak, a brutal knockout by Fedor. That knockout lost to Brett Rogers. That decision lost to Bigfoot, and that scary knockout to Haritano lost. And at that point, back in 2011, people were saying that he should retire, he's done, he's overrated, all this other crap. But he was able to go to the small shows and kind of build himself back up. He was still only 32, 33 years old, still a young man, really. So he decided to go to the small shows, build himself back up. He came back to the UFC. He was on a tear, beating some big names like Bigfoot and Travis Brown, and he was on the verge of a title shot. He fought for the #1 contendership against Stipe. So his rise to the UFC gold, his demise, and rise back up, it's incredible. You gotta give him respect for that. But at this point, losing 5 in a row, 4 of them by finish, 3 of them by TKO, and at 38 years old, I just don't know how much more he has in the tank. He's been doing this since 1999. He's been doing this for 18 years. How much does he have? Can he go to small local shows, win for a few years, and then come back to the UFC? I just don't see that happening. So again, as much as I would love to see Andre go out with the W, I don't think he's gonna get another shot in the UFC. If the UFC gives him another shot, I don't know who he can beat at heavyweight, really. He had a great career, former champion, beating some tough guys. Really a guy who never quit, because he was supposed to retire back in 2011. People were saying he should retire 6 years ago, but he didn't. He fought back, and he almost made it to the top, but unfortunately just didn't quite get there. But nothing to be ashamed of.